Nora.
No.
Oh, Nora.
Pain. It's like whenever you have a crush on someone and you just flub all your words and you're just like always embarrassed by them. It's like, it would be better if he didn't like me anymore, so that way I could just be okay with being embarrassed. But it's not okay, even though he's very supportive.
You open your eyes once again to the same hundreds and thousands and millions of stars, the same silhouetted trees, the same earthy smell, that familiar smell that's becoming more and more clear to you. You open your eyes and you look about, and it takes a moment. Several moments, actually, but Jesper eventually emerges from the shadows. You seem down on yourself. Today was a success.
Yes, it was. Tomorrow holds many more struggles, but we accomplished the main goal. But yes, I am a bit down. I did think about what you were saying, though, in a metagaming session. So I'm feeling slightly more confident tonight.
Then let's go. He holds out his hand to you.
I take it.
He pulls you to your feet.
Is there a ring?
Oh, is there a ring?
Make a perception check.
What? What? You're just pulling my leg, aren't you? Wouldn't it be passive perception?
No, you're actively looking.
No! No!
14.
14? Yeah, there's a ring.
Okay. I knew it was you did that on purpose.
You
You did that on purpose. Okay.
It's a good thing you weren't here for my dream the other day, though. Then you might have got fucked up by another evil spirit.
Oh, yeah.
That was a painful dream, by the way. That was... Yeah. Talk about a nice heart racer. Go check out our other episode.
If you want to watch me get annihilated, yes. That was the session before last, right?
Yeah. No.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't last session, it was the session before that, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
But yes, there is a ring. And once again, you were taken to that same location where the trees fold and bend and weave into that same arena-like area, exposing the sky above. He stands, once again tosses his cloak, and it catches on some imaginary hook. He stands there. What do you wish to work on?
Alright. I'm gonna get my wings down tonight.
Oh, I like your confidence.
Let's see if it lasts.
No!
Oh. This is Naruto.
Poof. Go ahead. And what do you do?
I'm gonna focus on my skills. I'm going to think about Sasana and how through my training I was able to form a bond with her and coaxed her over to my side a little bit. How she had a strong force of will and I matched that, and now we're equals, I suppose.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Okay. That's 24.
24. You take your stance and confidently you think about this particular instance, and as you exhale, you feel that flicker that once, just the night before, seemed to plunge deeper and deeper to an almost unreachable place. You manage to find that thread and pull it to the surface, and now you feel this warmth beginning to flicker and spread throughout your torso.
Alright. And then I'm going to, let's see, think about how I deceived the haberdasher owner to help out Zoom. Like how I was able to I was able to give up part of my honesty for a friend through deception.
Did you roll deception, or did... I felt like you rolled sleight of hand.
Did I roll sleight of hand?
Ooh, I think you did. I rolled
Oh,
deception.
you're right.
I'm pretty sure Talavin was deception.
Right, because I was the like, okay, you're right. I won't think about that then.
I mean, you think of, persuasion, technically. Charm person, persuasion.
I'm not
But I mean, that's
proficient,
really
I'm not
like...
Sorry.
Sorry.
Instead of that, I'm going to think about all the tree friends that I've made and how it's going to be like a connection of tree friends. And how, let's see. Tree friends, how does that relate to something? He said I was overthinking it. I'm going to, I speak for the trees have no tongue.
Roll for Lorax.
You mean nature? I can roll for that.
Nope.
Okay.
Talavin's hiding.
How the wait, why are you?
Because I have so many ideas I want to tell you, but I will keep my mouth shut.
No! Okay, fine. Right. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna think about whenever I talked to the tree that Talel was in. Whenever I was helping them, I was just, I don't know, like, eavesdropping through the tree, but how I was able to glean important information about Talel and get to know him better by talking to the tree.
Roll an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, not bad. 13. Not good enough, but not terrible.
Starts to recede, pulling back into your chest.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to think about...
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get some coffee. I'm gonna start spilling the beans.
Help me!
I can't.
I don't understand!
Nora, stay focused.
Focusing. Alright, when did I have to deceive? I'm gonna think about how I just completely deceived Leonara. I completely just deceived her for the greater good. I was able to do that through my performance.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 11.
You feel that the memory is strong. You feel that the connection is strong. But it's just not furthering what you're looking for. And you feel it recede again, pressing that warmth, that uncomfortable heat into your sternum.
Okay. Instead, I'm going to think about the sprites on her shoulders and how, even though I had to... Wait, no, charisma. About, like, how much it hurt to see them, like, chained to her neck and how I will free them the next day. I'm going to see them again and I'm going to make sure that they don't have to be chained up anymore.
Bless you.
Dad, come on. Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Don't do me dirty. You doing me dirty, man. 12. It's not enough.
There's just a flickering flame resting in your chest now.
Alright. Going to charisma, what I was able to do. About how I was able to okay, whenever Talel was like kidnapped by Raymond, about how I was able to recognize that quickly and go resolve the situation as fast as possible.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, 21.
That warmth spreads back into your chest, but it doesn't go anywhere else. It's trapped.
Oh, I was able to convince that one lady, I didn't get her name, to let us train her sprite. I was able to talk my way through that interaction and hold her attention.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, come on. Help me out, man. That's 12.
It's starting to crawl back again, like the receding waves, where they push out and recede, push out and receive. You feel the ache in your chest from the day before, and it's beginning to hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna think about that pain again, and I'm going to think about how the chains around the sprite's necks must have hurt, and that's going to motivate me to give it my all to free them.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Come on, man, please, help me out. Okay, that's good. That's 22.
You feel the tide within you swell, and you feel it spilling down into your arms, into your legs, into every nerve, every fiber of your being. You feel it swell and almost make your head dizzy, and in that dizzying moment, you start feeling it beginning to recede and gather, but it doesn't go any further. You need something else.
All right, I can do that. I can do that, right? Ooh, this is a good one. I'm going to think about whenever we were getting the liquor for Nicholas, how I was able to intimidate. I was able, whenever we were almost robbed on the way back, how we completely annihilated those burglars. I'm gonna think about, boom, I was able to intimidate the one with my frighten.
Make another charisma saving throw.
Okay. 14.
14. It's sustaining, but not receding. But it's beginning to burn. It's beginning to hurt. Almost like you've held a plank for too long. Your limbs naturally begin shaking. Is that your mantra? Just fold your arms. No, I can't tell her.
Yeah, I just feel so guilty. Isn't Talavin like somewhere in the same world? Like, can't she just call out to Talavin? Talavin,
We
help
talked
me!
about it as soon as I woke up, but you didn't have any idea.
I know, I didn't have anything.
Okay.
It's so hard to like remember.
That's why you write it down. Write it down.
That's right. I'm gonna think about the performance that I had to do with whenever we were being followed by the orc, and Spinley didn't follow us as far as we saw, but we were followed by the orc, and we had to like do a performance to be like, oh look, we're just out on the town, and we were successfully able to deceive. Yeah, deceive. Yeah, that works too.
Make a charisma saving throw.
That's cocked.
That's cocked.
That's cocked. Although I might prefer those numbers.
It's the same roll.
It's the same one. 15.
15. Still sustained. You feel that energy just pulsing and burning.
I'm going to think about the sprites again on Leonar's shoulders and how I was able to persuade them to copy my movements. Specifically the more timid one, I was able to... Well, can I do them separately? Yeah, I was able to get the one timid sprite to copy.
Make a charisma saving throw.
17.
You begin feeling it eke up your limbs. Slowly but surely. Begin feeling it drawing up, pulling. Very slowly.
Okay. And then I'm going to think about the more defiant one. And how I was able to get that one to comply as well for the better of all the stuff.
Make another charisma saving throw.
That's 16.
16, crawling even slower.
But still crawling.
You feel it coalescing in your spine, as if someone were taking small strands directly through that spinal column and just drawing them up through the top of your head.
I'm going to think about the the convincing performance that Jen and I gave with like the command and her complying with the command.
Make a charisma saving throw.
That's cocked.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Although that was a good number.
18! Okay! 25.
As you think about this, you think about how both of you were working in tandem, how you were working together, and how both of you combined this force of will, this force of personality, managed to capture the attention of this arrogant socialite. And for better or for worse, you've captured her attention. And with a quick surge, you feel it coalescing in your back. It needs that last push, though.
Okay, it's always that... Okay. Knock on wood. Okay, I got this.
Last resort?
No! 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 I'm going to think about... Let's see. Oh, man, I only came up with 2. Okay, deception. I'm going to think about how... Intimidation. Deception. Alright. About how... Unfortunately, I've had to deceive some of my companions because I haven't told them the whole truth about like that I'm on the run and that I can fly and stuff like that. So I have to deceive them on a daily basis by omitting information. That's not charisma, though. How high?
Make an intelligence.
Please, come on. 13. Sure.
Begins dissipating, crawling back down your spine.
Okay, I'm gonna use the same thing, but instead I'm gonna be like, okay, let's see. Hang on, we had to backtrack on something. Okay, I'm gonna think about how I was able to backtrack whenever we were accidentally / on purpose rude to Leonara. We kind of had to backtrack a little bit and how we were successful in backtracking.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Rats! Okay, that's a 22.
You feel the energy dissipate before
Ah!
emerging from your spine, just along your shoulder blades. You take that moment and breathe as this release just seizes you. Good job. A little easier today, I see. Still had a few moments of struggle, but it happens to all of us.
I have struggled the past few nights. But I thought about what you said. And that really helped, so thank you. Alright. I would like to do it again if you have time.
Of course. For you always.
Alright. Dissipate wings!
They
Oh!
dissipate.
I didn't have to roll this time. That's nice.
It was because you struggled so hard last time.
Okay. I did take damage undoing them. Okay. Alright. So, I'm just gonna restart, okay? I'm gonna think about the timid sprite, how I was able to get them to comply with what I was asking them to do. What I asked them to do.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, that's 23. Yeah.
That spark ignites in your chest and begins spreading a little faster this time. Not into your limbs, but your chest swells with this energy.
Alright. And I'm gonna think about the other one, the more defiant one. And how I was...
Make another charisma saving throw.
That one to comply as well. 11.
As you feel yourself get eager, you think about the next, and you begin focusing and pressing, and you just think about his eyes. You think about these topaz eyes staring at you in this mistrust and this defiance, but still trying. Listening to your words and hoping that maybe something will come about. And that throws you off guard, and you feel it beginning to retract again.
Alright. Instead, I'm going to think about how I deceived. Why are you
so disheartened? I can't help.
Why are you just? Oh, I see. Because it. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to think about how once again, same thought process. I was able to deceive Leonara. That I'm with like a whole business plot.
That's intelligence.
But I was able to...
Stating a fact. Your logical thinking. You stated a fact. I was able to deceive.
Okay. I don't see how it was...
If you said it was with or by saying...
Oh.
Doing. If you state a fact, it's intelligence.
Okay.
You stated a fact. Make an intelligence save.
Okay, that helps. I've always wondered the difference because I was between the two. Technically, it's a 4.
The energy
Shoot!
dissipates entirely.
Okay. Gonna take a second and breathe. Okay. Alright. Gonna do it again.
You take your stance, and you meditate, and you concentrate, and you're focused. You can sense Jasper is also there, focusing his energy, focusing his entire attention, waiting for if you cry out in need of help, he's there, but still letting you do this, still letting you handle everything.
That's so nice. He's so nice.
believes
Okay, not thinking about that. Thinking about... Man, I've already run out of good things to say. Okay. I'm just gonna go back and think about how, the gin performance again. I'm gonna think about how I was able to convince everyone, or to convince that girl, that I don't know her name, which I probably should ask, but, I was able to convince her to hand over her sprite to our care by performing with Jin in that way.
Make a charisma saving throw.
10.
That same seed that you were able to draw from before is burying deeper and deeper in your chest.
Okay, how I was able to offer Talavin some form of comfort after she had her terrible nightmare, even though she didn't tell me a lot about it. That's probably intelligence, though.
You're riding that line.
Okay, I was able to help her by opening myself up by like sharing my personal experiences with my dreams as well.
You're riding that line.
Ay.
Make a charisma saving throw. I rolled for it. Make a charisma saving throw.
Hi. I was doing so well. All right. 17.
That flicker, just barely feel it ignite deep in your chest.
Okay, I was able to persuade Leonara to let us train her sprites by showing off my abilities to train sprites on the spot.
Make a charisma saving throw.
10.
You feel it flickering out.
Let me get the dice I threw away earlier.
I need to get you one of those expensive pair of dice.
Man! Why?
Because I attuned to my dice.
No, I think you have higher modifiers than I do.
I sleep with my dice.
Uh-huh. Okay.
17 and a 16.
That's not awful. Okay.
Well, now you're rolling all your rolls
Now
out.
I'm rolling. I don't think it works that way. No, my love.
It is.
This is. Okay. We're going to. Okay, now I'm rolling good. Okay, now I'm rolling fine. It's not gonna last. Okay. So thinking about I don't know, performance. The whenever I had Jin catch the coin and whenever I had her do the fairy fire, how that performance was one of the things. Oh wait, how I was able to convince Leonara with the performance because we were so in sync.
That's a lot of words simultaneously, but make a charisma saving throw.
I love the words. Okay, come on, man. Come on. Okay. That's a 23.
That flicker begins swelling, but it hurts. It burns. It's etching through every fiber of your being as it carves through you. It fills your entire torso, but it's this unstable burning. Like you feel it, as if you're too close to the forge, as if you are standing in an open flame. It hurts.
Let's think about how I was able to intimidate Nicholas into giving us a better deal on our rooms. Hang on, I was able to intimidate Nicholas to give us a better room on the deals because he was trying to swindle us. And I don't appreciate being swindled. So I stood up for myself.
You're riding two different lines. Your first statement is an intelligence saving throw, but you tacked on a charisma thing.
But don't you have to say an intelligence with a... So...
You said because, not by. This happened because of this. That is a statement of fact.
Never say because
And that is
ever
an
again.
intelligence saving throw. But you
Never
tacked on
say
a charisma thing.
because ever. Okay. Say bye instead. Intelligence. Okay. 19.
Etching slowly, burning its way through your flesh. It etches its way down your arms, down your legs, into every extremity, and rests there. Curling with your fingers, pulsing with the beat of your heart. You've been feeling the same pain, just pulsing in your body. You're being racked with it.
Alright, racked with pain. My favorite kind. Okay, so also thinking about pulling on the hag experience and how I was able to save Sogso by defeating the hag.
Perfect.
But I used mine instead of because.
Say your statement again.
I was able what did I say? To protect. I was able to protect Sogso by defeating the hag. I said it charismatically. Listen, that is an intelligence statement though, but I used by instead of because. Okay, instead of the statement, I said, okay, I was able...
stop saying I. Just be like, wee. Nice.
But charisma is a force of personal will. Okay, let's see.
You're riding that
I know, why am I always riding the line? I'm always riding the line. It's a difference between...
line. This... I have a 10. No, make an intelligence.
No! I don't want to be intelligent anymore! Okay. 18.
You feel it drawing up into your limbs, pulling, drawing to your spine, from your legs, up through your torso, through your spine, as if it were being pulled from the top of your head. It burns.
Not taking damage though.
Good point. Alright, I'm also going to pull on that pain again, and I'm gonna reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle my ideas, because I'm running out of ideas. I'm going to pull on that pain and think about how the shackles on the two sprites on Leonara, how they must, like, really hurt and weigh down the sprite's fragile body, and, how... Okay, by me going through this pain, I'm going to save them from theirs.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Tainted 20!
You feel the energy beginning to dissipate before shooting up your spine like a rocket, pulsing in your shoulders, and once again, your wings emerge. But you look down at your arms, make a perception check.
Oh no. Whoops. I don't know.
It's my own body, but I don't know.
14.
14. You look and see where the veins in your arms are slightly darker than before.
I'm just gonna touch them. Just be like, oh, that's interesting.
It's like you... Every time you lose momentum, every time something sets you back, it has a physical toll on you. You can't lose that momentum.
DM, I know that I rolled high enough that in the morning I noticed those. Did they go away during the day, or did her veins stay dark all day?
They stayed dark pretty much all day. Just slightly darker, slightly discolored.
Are they darker than they were whenever they were dark before?
Yes.
Okay.
Just slightly darker.
Like blood poisoning. Alright. Working on not losing momentum then. Let's see. Nora's just gonna... Well, does she wear sleeves? Yeah, she would have long sleeves. I don't know. I always pictured her having long sleeves. She's gonna pull her sleeves down.
Jasper comes over and clasps at your arms, and he looks at him. He's like, might be able to do something about this. Tomorrow. If you're willing.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow night while I'm sleeping.
Just you.
I believe I can clear my schedule.
Rest well. And good luck.
Thank you.
You're going to need your rest.
Do you want to come along and give us advantage?
No, who's this speaking? Where's this voice coming from?
Oh, come join us.
I'm gonna look up at him and just say, like, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow then.
He goes, does the same, touches just under your chin with his thumb and index finger.
I smile at him. Not like a smile, just more like a...
Sleep well. And you watch him fade into the darkness. Talavin. You open your eyes to the same scene, the same surrounding mountainscape, the hundreds and thousands and millions of stars with the crescent moon hanging aloft, just over all of this. The same trees. And yes, you are further away from the lake.
I have invoked my own will upon this celestial place.
Like when you can control your dreams.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? Eyes up here!
I think it's time for me to train. And I, who... Oh, Bay, where art thou? Do you have time?
Oh, dear
Whoa,
spirits,
no.
don't say such things. Good grief. You sound desperate. And there, standing before you, is your quarry spirit Bay. Her canine, her wolven form, sparking with lightning energy, her eyes bright and glowing. Well, that interaction earlier was certainly needing some help. Goodness gracious, who taught you to speak?
Jorhan.
Well,
Well, I'm hoping that we can practice a little bit tonight.
practice your speaking.
No!
Practice not insulting anybody upon first. You need help with your attire. You know what she is. You know she's a socialite. You know she's into fashion. First thing you comment on is her inability to dress herself.
Look, I've been out of the social circle for a long time. I don't know if you noticed.
Obviously.
Okay? I can't help it that I turned into this instead of whatever she is.
This, admittedly, is a lot better. But being able to speak and not insult is also a skill that we must work on.
Well, we can
Now,
work on it
say
together.
something to me. Say something that's not insulting to me. Come along.
You're very powerful.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. She stands up and starts marching off into the woods.
I follow. Oh. Yeah, flattery doesn't
Just
get
trying to
flattery
gain.
doesn't-
You hear her muttering, like, just trying to gain favor. What is all this about? And thanks, she can push me over. I'm not pushover.
I think I hit a button.
You make it to a familiar grove, a familiar area, and the trees once again fold and bend and weave together in that same arena. Stars alight all around you. And she sits. Well, your speaking seems to have greatly improved within the past few hours, so come along. What do you want to work on?
Oh, God.
It's not like we have all night. Maybe we should talk about our feelings. Would you like that?
Definitely, I would not like that. I would not.
Then choose something for us to do.
What we were practicing, the one we've only done it once, I would like to try that again. You said it could make me stronger.
I know it can. You don't want to try and flare out those precious, angelic, celestial things just once?
Fine, I will.
I can't wait to see this. And you see her crouch, and you hear the electricity arcing off her body.
Oh, am I gonna have to do the whole thing again? No! I was hoping it'd be like last time. Okay.
Do you now? This is your choice. Do you try and summon them with one, or do you focus and try for 3?
Would I have to say a bunch of stuff for 3?
No, they're just consecutive rolls.
I will try to do 3 consecutive rolls.
Okay. Primarily 3 wisdom saving throws.
My wisdom is fucking shit now. Fucking A. Fuck. That's a 19 plus 5, so that's a 24.
That's awesome.
That's a natural 20.
How?
And that is a 12 plus 5 is a 17.
Nice.
You take that moment and your hands down by your sides. As you begin focusing, as you begin meditating and concentrating, it comes to you so quickly. That quick surge of information, almost as if you were struck by one of Bay's lightning bolts.
I know that
And
feeling.
as you sense your fingers flaring, you step forward with this attitude, this come at me attitude. And as your hands flare at your sides, you feel this electricity, this lightning surge around your fingers. You can hear this in the distant mountains.
Oh, I'm so
And as you wait there, as you step forward, there's this crackling energy and almost like a bolt of lightning has struck. The sound comes with this cacophonous whoosh. And your wings are at your side.
Nice. Yes. You made it.
As you breathe, as you exhale, you can feel... And you feel that moisture gathering in your breath. Look down look at either side, these misty gray wings fading into this white. Very faintly, you can almost see those same lightning bolts chiseled in to the feathers themselves.
This reminds me of like one of the ice gum commercials.
No! Why did you ruin it? No.
Bay, looking quite pleased, sits back and like, I was so looking forward to zapping you.
I'm sure you'll have plenty chance in the future.
That's right, I will. Come along, come along.
And then I will retract.
She's like, no, keep them. Maybe this will help.
Okay.
You go over. I'm like, come along, smooch my face. Grab a hold of my fur if you dare. Caesar whiskers. You grasp along the side. And you can see in that moment she instinctually tenses. Be sure to hang on. Make a Constitution saving throw as you feel the energy vibrating through your hands and then pulse through your body.
16.
16. You take
Damn!
3 points of lightning damage as you feel it surge through your body. You gasp instinctually as you feel your entire body now shaking. You look over at your wings and almost see this static gathering along the rims. I need you to make another Constitution saving throw as another pulse.
That's a natural 20.
You take that moment and you look into her eyes and you grip tighter as this just surges once again through your body. You only take a single point of damage. You feel it racking your entire form, but you glance over at your wings and you see very faintly the same lightning energy that's cascading off of Bay is very faintly beginning to spark in your wings. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's bad. That's a 5. That's real bad.
5. In that moment, as you feel yourself getting excited, you just feel where you've grabbed, you feel her smile as you are hit back to back with another bolt. This time taking 7 points.
Okay. I'm gonna
Make
take a
another
deep breath
Constitution
and
saving throw.
concentrate. Oh, another one.
Concentrating as you're focusing.
That's another natural 20.
You see what she did. That sneak. She waited till you were not paying attention, and this time you grab a little tighter and you kind of get down in a crouch, almost to where your eye level as you continue to hang on. As another rips through your form, you take another single point of damage. As you feel this energy, you tense your muscles, you concentrate, you focus on your core, you focus on your muscles, maintaining control of the spasming that is threatening every single fiber, every nerve of your being. You're not going to let yourself look away this time. Make another Constitution saving throw.
16.
16. You take another 3 points of damage as, once again, this energy surges through you and you feel your legs quiver. They buckle underneath of you and you wince and you hear, well, come on. A couple more.
And I
Make
just
another
kind
Constitution saving throw.
of hunch my shoulders a little bit, like preparing myself. That is a 19 plus 3, 22.
As you take that moment and you focus, you hunch your shoulders further down, almost in the same kind of crouched motion. Your wings instinctually curl in a very offensive position. And as you lean down into it, you can feel her entire body vibrate before another bolt comes at you. It deals you 3 points of lightning damage. But there's something different about it. There's something exhilarating, not painful about it. Make another Constitution saving throw.
I like pain. That is a natural 20, dude.
Holy
is it?
smokes! Holy cow, friend.
It is witch
As you get down,
I'm shook.
you take that moment, and as the lightning surges through your body, you flare your wings, and out of the very corners of your eye, make a perception check real quick.
Oh, that's a 19. That is a 26.
You see as you instinctually flare your wings as this energy comes cascading, just igniting every fiber of your beings. You look out of the corner of your eye, and you can see as your wings flare, as they make contact with the ground, every wing, every tip of the wing, every feather ignites with electric energy. This lightning cascades off of you. As you flare, it makes contact with the ground, making dozens and dozens of arcing electric connections with the ground beneath.
I thought you were gonna see Malik.
She said I thought I was going to see Malik.
No, not yet. Make another Constitution saving throw. That is 3 natural 20s. Holy cow.
That is 18.
18. Another surge. You feel it, something pull on your insides, and you wince and you look just slightly down. You can see that your shirt has actually partially ignited with this electric energy.
Good, buy another shirt.
And as parts of this ethereal shirt are curling away, you can see that there are actually burn marks in your flesh of lightning.
She's about to give me her own tattoo. Like, that's what she's trying, isn't she? Damn it, bae. I was gonna get you something, damn it.
Yeah, make another Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that one's not as good. That is only a 12.
That's only a 12. Slightly panicked by glancing down and seeing this, another shock rips through your form. You gasp as you feel your knee buckle. You actually collapse to one knee for a moment. As you wince and you tense, you force yourself back up, but you can sense that bae. Make an insight check.
Oh, that's not very good. Oh, that actually is good. That's 16.
16? She never seems tired. But whatever this is doing seems to be wearing her out a little bit.
Interesting.
Make another Constitution saving throw as you make eye contact with her in that moment.
21. God, now I feel even more guilty about Mackenzie's trait.
You take that moment. Everybody has hard moments. This is just another one of those hard moments. You take that moment and you turn that into power. You take that as a sign that you're getting stronger. If it's taking her this much effort. And once again, you feel that energy surging through you. And once again, you flare your wings out of partial frustration. Why is this taking so long? And exhilaration, that pain just surging with energy in your mind. And once again, as you flare your wings, there's this arc of electric, this lightning energy shooting off of them. I need you to make one more Constitution saving throw.
19?
Make a perception check.
Oh no. He's good. Oh. Perception? Oh, perception's good. That's a tainted 20.
Tainted 20.
I always forget.
In that moment, you see Bae's energy almost flicker. And you feel this panic. Is something wrong? Is something going on? And you once again feel that smile as her eyes look up. You don't want to, but you do. And as you look up, you are struck with an immense lightning bolt, which surges through your entire body. You instinctually let go of Bay as your back arcs. You feel your body convulse. But as you stand there, you see her stand up as she shakes her fur. You take that moment, you look on either side, and there's lightning arcing off of your wings. Well, that's definitely a good start. You flare your wings. Another emanates from your form. You swoop one, slamming it against the ground. You take the other, swoop it. Before it dissipates.
Do my
It's obviously
wings
going to take
dissipate?
much longer for you to actually do something with it, but at least you're on the right track. Don't you say thank you. It's about time you're able to do something useful, and that's worth no thanks.
Okay, one second. Okay. That was awesome! I'm just kidding. Are my wings gone or just the lightning?
Just the lightning.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
1. Enthralled by the moment.
Yeah, nope, it's a 1. It was in the corner. I was hoping it was cocked and it just wasn't.
Enthralled by the moment.
No! God, shit. Such a good moment. I did so good. Could have just been the cherry on top. That's a natural 1 too on that time. It says no. No Malik for you.
Tells you no.
No.
You hear Bay. Well, it's about time you get up. Good luck, and try not to, do the whole word thing. If you sense yourself beginning to stumble, take a moment. It'll be alright. Don't you me. What was that? Make a dexterity saving throw.
My social graces. It takes a 20.
You still take 6 points of lightning damage as you stick out your tongue sassily. You watch the energy arc off of her in this wave, and you manage to roll mostly out of the way, but you still feel the energy surging nearby.
I'm just gonna give her a sheepish grin as I let my wings fade.
They're able to dissipate without issue. Well, congratulations, you managed to survive, not like last time.
I have a good teacher.
Yes, I'm sure. His name is Malik, and he waits across from me on the other side of the lake. Anyway.
Not gonna say what I was gonna say. Okay, fine. I was talking about you this time.
Or at least you're getting stronger, and... well, that's worth something, isn't it?
It's worth something.
What's the something?
Maybe we'll find out one day.
Oh, goodness, I hope it's soon. I hate cliffhangers. She spins and begins walking away. Make a perception check.
I don't know which dice to use, like when they rolled the betrayer dice. Betrayer dice. Oh, that's good, that's really good. That's a natural 17, so that's a 24.
24. You hear her, as she's walking away once again, say, "I'm proud of you."
Now I got 2 I'm proud of you! I have 3! I have 2 from Malik and 1 from Pay! I just grin like an idiot. And I whisper very faintly under my breath, "Thank you."
Do you come back to consciousness?
It's fine. Are you done now? What are you doing?
Sorry, I have to submit an assignment before midnight.
Oh, that's right! My alarm!
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's about 9 o'clock here, so I had a couple hours, but I was able just to go and I just submitted it real quick. I was still listening though when that was awesome. And I washed my hands, so that's
okay.
that's why they're wet
Oh,
and cold.
oh, okay. That's
I didn't
fine.
just like play out in the rain, splash, splash, splash.
I like the back of my palms before I fist bump.
Sorry.
Naturally, of course. You both come back to consciousness, feeling, mixed bag of feelings, perhaps. Some feeling exhilarated. Others proud, but also determined. The day is before you. What do you do?
Okay.
You woke up early.
Yes.
We have to go meet.
Zoom is still asleep, as are the others.
Did we say we were bringing Zoom with us?
Mm-hmm. We're bringing all of them with us.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and wake up Zoom and everybody. Unless is there anything we want to talk about before then?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He yawns and stretches as big as he can. He has his little puppy, his wolf cub, tucked in the corner of his arm. Eyes are blinking open
Have to feed the puppy.
as they toddle about.
Yeah, I will feed my puppy.
You feed them, and they are quite happy, and you bunch them all together.
I give him lots of belly rubs.
Oh, he loves it. Jin, Talal, and Spice all dressed accordingly.
Put on our good clothes, and then Zoom's gonna wear his vest as well, just so there's like a slight difference between the 3 of us, but we're still very matching.
Okay.
And I will still have my holy symbol, my necklace, and my chain on, and I will have my bag of holding with all of my weapons and my armor.
Your armor might not fit.
Even if I take
You have to
everything out and only put armor and weapons in it?
I mean, the studded, because you wear studded leather, correct?
Technically, it doesn't fold.
If you try and roll
No,
and fold
it's fine.
and
No.
press,
We will just
You
go
could
with
get
a
it to
very
fit.
low armor class today.
I know. Ugh.
just making sure. Just making sure.
Don't forget your code name.
Oh yeah, what was our code names? I guess he's Zoom now, because she already knows that. And what are our names? What is our name?
Yours was
Yours is Ember, mine is Freya.
Freya. Yes. And I have my lightning dagger in my boot, and we're gonna go meet that lady. So goal today is to assess the situation and to discreetly let the sprites know that we're working to get them out.
First we meet the first lady we met, and then we will go to
The corner.
yeah,
Yes.
where the other lady told us to go.
Sound good?
We never actually technically got that other lady's name. Technically.
We don't need to know her name. We'll ask her. Oh wait. Can I write up a quick contract to get the lady's name and just be like, we have this person's sprite and they're going to pay us this much per session, just kind of like a mini contract. Write it up.
Okay.
Simply.
Make an intelligence check, as you are trying to use sophisticated language to convey that this is indeed a formal contract from some sort of official entity. And
I mean, we
not someone who is trying to scam someone else.
Can I help her? I will help her.
Yeah, we do have formal training and stuff like this. Well, sophisticated society.
I'll let you roll with advantage, because I'm nice.
You want me to roll F plus 6?
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, please.
Oof. Oh. 18. I can't
18.
add. I'm
This
sorry.
isn't your saving throw. This is just your modifier, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, no, it's not. It's only plus 3, so that's a 15.
Okay. There are areas that could have used more sophisticated language, but one, you are in a hurry, and two, what are the chances of her actually looking over such a legal document with any kind of scrutiny?
Facts. Did I turn the timer on? Yes,
That's
I did.
right.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Alrighty.
I'm going to put this for you.
So we go.
You all gather up your things, quickly gather together. Zoom looks hesitant about putting on his scarf. And he kind of looks and... Yeah, he gestures to Spice, like... And she... She shakes her head and flies up. She curls tight, close to his collar, but refuses the scarf.
Okay.
And you all set out. You take some lefts, you take some rights. You head up past a few very familiar-looking buildings, and you come to a point right near that same bakery, that same afternoon place where you had food. And you wait there by the corner. You wait there. Make a perception check.
19.
19. Nora, you're the one who notices first, as riding up on this very pristine white horse
Oh, dear God.
is the young lady who you talked to the day before. She is wearing this top hat with these what look like fake roses just tied into the side, tied into her hair, which is in this tight braided bun down at the bottom, just bunched, woven together down by the base of her head. Wearing a nice jacket, this blouse that billows out, skirt, as she's riding side saddle. She rides up to you. Ah, you're here. Wonderful. It doesn't have to delay me at all. And she dismounts.
Should we tell her that we're going to?
We have put together this contract for you to sign.
Oh dear, I hope you have some kind of quill or ink or something.
I have one.
Don't have any of that with me. Oh, thank you. Such hospitality. Such great service. She glances. I'm sure this is perfectly fine. Signs.
You will donate all of your money to it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Signs. And like, well,
What's her name? What is she?
I'm looking at the
Yeah,
paper.
we're looking at the contract. What's her name?
Charity.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Literally, that's what... It was gonna be Charity or Cherry. Like, it had to be a CH name.
Yeah, Charity Rockbriar.
Okay.
She signs with this flare, and she's like, it doesn't say, I didn't see, how long is this actually going to take?
We can keep him for a day, or, and that can be a session.
How long will it take to train him?
Several sessions, at least. I mean, it was
At least a week and a half.
yes.
Oh, we can have... Fine. I suppose you want all the payment up in advance and everything. And she goes over and grabs from her saddlebag and pulls out this satchel of gold. She's like, I believe this is everything that you initially discussed, and if he gives you any trouble, I assume there are also surcharges and everything else in the world.
Yes.
She shoves the bag of gold at you guys. I'm like, that should be for, 9 days? If you can't train him in 9 days, I'm going to, find your superior and make sure that they know that you're incapable of performing your tasks.
We will gladly give her your name if that is what you request.
Where can we reach you?
Yeah, that
Where can
service.
we reach you?
All you have to do is go to the big house on the end.
All right.
And she takes a moment, and she takes what looks like almost like a crest, unpins it, hands it back. It's like, just give them that and say Charity summoned you, or however you want to say it, and they should let you in. Oh, you need this, don't you? And she reaches over into a different bag and just pulls it off and just hands it to you.
What is it?
Well,
Is it like a cage or like a satchel?
it's a satchel with little air holes poked into it.
We take it
Okay.
gently.
She had it touched.
Well, if there's nothing else, then I really have to go for my morning ride.
Enjoy.
And she gets on her horse and rides off.
Fuck. Should we? I don't think we should take him out now, but I know I feel really
No.
bad.
As we're walking, because we still have another morning appointment. So as we're walking there, I'm just gonna kind of like say in Fae to the sprite.
I'll drop the bag of gold in my bag of holding.
I'm gonna say, no, I'm sure he's in there. I'm gonna say, sorry, that must have been very humiliating for you. I'm sorry to have demeaned you in such a way. I'm saying this in Fae. Or, sorry,
To
not
the
in Fae,
bag.
in Sylvan. To the bag. Because he's in there. Be like, I'm sorry, but we mean you no harm. I can't explain now, but we'll explain later.
You don't really hear anything.
Fine. Alright, we go to the corner where we're supposed to meet the person.
And as you approach, you do see an individual standing there. Same young man as the day before. Glances over, sees you. Great, you're here. Didn't know if you'd actually show up.
Well,
What is it?
Well,
What's your deal? What are you doing?
we're starting a business.
Training them?
Yes.
Did it actually make any money?
Yes.
Quite a lot, if done correctly.
Well, if you give lessons, and they're not too expensive, maybe I can pick up a trick or two.
Perhaps.
Follow me.
We shall follow.
You all walk along for the better part of 30 minutes, past house after house after house on this cobblestone road. Each one seems grand and yet simplistic in its own way. Many of them are constructed as 2-3-story homes. Many of them very wide. There are some of them that have pillars along the front. Some of them have stone entrances. Some of them have gates. And after a while of you weaving in and out, you come across this particular iron finch, which, Talavin, you recognize as you are walking by, as you've seen a familiar sight. And as you look up on top of this slight incline, this slight hill, you see a very familiar sight. It is the house.
Perception check. I want to notice everything that I can notice about this place. Entries, exits, how big the gate is, if there's anything to get over the gate with, around the gate, is the windows, if they look shuttered. That's cocked. Fuck. It's almost a 19. That is pull. Shit. That's a 12.
12. From what you can glean, this particular structure is made out of a very light colored stone. There are columns along the front, and as you all enter through this gate, there is a fence, this kind of iron fence that is embedded into stone. The stone itself is about 2.5, 3 foot tall, while the rest of the wrought iron fence carries it to a total of 10 feet. There are spikes all along the top, but they seem to be more for adornment than for any particular functionality, although you wouldn't want to fall on one of those at a great distance. There are a smattering of trees along the outside, but what catches you actually is that a lot of the exterior is covered in windows. As you approach, essentially from the back end, swoop around to the what would be the right side of the building, and into the front, where there is a very nice stone gate. He inserts a key. They swing open, and you are immediately greeted by this grand entrance, or this grand front. There are many columns along the front, which come out in a swooping arc. There's a balcony that you see immediately, and windows just covering this 3-story building. You walk up along the cobblestone path. There's a fountain just outside, which is also 3 tiers high. And as you go in through these double doors, he inserts a key, and these massive doors, also maybe 8, 9, 10 feet tall, swing open, and you are met with the grand entrance, which I actually have my little handy dandy maps. Give me that.
I don't have detect magic.
I do. Madison, as we walk up to the house, I want to cast detect magic.
Okay.
Just so I can see if there's any, like, magic barriers around, or, like, just, like, stuff like that. To see if there's any, like, protection going on.
You cast detect magic. Let me double check. Because I don't know if... Let me double check something real quick.
And I can't cast it as a ritual because I don't have 10 minutes.
Hang on, let me... Just wait a second. Just like, wait right here.
10 minutes.
Within 30 feet of you.
For how long? How long does it last? 10 minutes?
Concentration
10
for up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright. You detect a magical aura coming from your side pouch, which obviously is your bag. You sense a very faint magical aura coming from the box which... Or the pouch with the holes in it. Which... Who's holding that?
I am.
Which Nora is holding. Faint magical essence from her blade. Faint magical essence from the guy. Along his side, where you see it's in the very faint shape of a dagger.
You'd see my dagger too.
As you walk by, you walk past the front doors, and you do see 2 very faint sigils on either side of the door, which almost appear to be like some kind of family crest. But there's a faint magical aura to them. You walk inside and are immediately greeted by this grand entrance. There's 15 feet of pure entryway. Before, there's this grand staircase directly in front of you, which goes up into this open balcony on the 2nd floor. You glance to your right and immediately see this lavish dining hall. You look to your left and you see a sitting area. And from where you're standing, you glance just past and you see books just lining the walls in this one particular room. You breathe in and there's this smell of almost faint, damp earth. And as you are guided in, you are led to the left-hand side of the staircase. And you pass underneath of this balcony, And you realize that this balcony only extends for 15, 20 or so feet before you enter into this massive, slightly curved room. Part of it is flat, directly flat in front of you. But then for about 30 feet, there's this massive curve. And the entire thing is made of glass. And as you look, this is a greenhouse. This entire area, you see plants, you see these small trees, you see flowers, you see herbs, just everywhere. You see people tending to them, humans, by the looks of them, as they are going and squirting water and various mixtures, compounds, into the earth. And sitting in this very fine, very fine burgundy seat is the Lady Leonara.
Any more magic?
You do get the very faint ping, though.
Off of what?
Your right-hand side.
Like off to the
It's
right?
just off to the right near the base of the stairs. But it's behind the stairs.
So we came in the front entrance, correct? Or did we come in the back entrance?
You came in through the front. This is what essentially you see. You came in through here, the main entrance.
Yeah. And then we went to the left.
Yeah, you went to the left-hand side of the stairs under here, and there's this massive greenhouse.
And so the ping is about where?
It's right here.
At the bottom, like above me or below me?
This is the entrance to this, so the stairs go up. So this is the top of the stairs, right here.
Which is a whole different...
And since you passed under the stairs, imagine this is underneath of the stairs. There's a wall there with various pots and plants. And there's a very faint ping just at the very corner of your detect magic. Very faint ping.
But is it above me, below me, at the same level as me?
At the same level.
But there's a wall so that I can't see exactly what is pinging.
The wall covers the stairs. So the stairs, as they go up, they're covered on either side.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So you can't walk underneath of the stairs. And then along the base there is a wall there with shelves of various succulents and plants and these drapey, viney plants. And as you walk by, you get a very faint ping from that area.
And she's in the greenhouse?
Yes. Sitting right about here.
Okay.
With all of these massive windows. You will see Lady Nora and Ellaloth sitting there. She's currently reading a book. She is wearing currently this kind of peach-colored high turtleneck dress, cut-off sleeves, flows all the way down by her ankles. It has these white lacy pleats in the bottom. Covered buttons all the way down. She's currently reading. Yes. Her hair is pulled back into a tight bun this time around. You currently don't see anyone on her shoulders, but you do see she's wearing this kind of cream-colored lace choker. Hello. You've arrived, I see, without incident.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, all uniform, I see.
Yes.
Well, have you given consideration on how many you think you can handle? Is it still just 4, or do you think you can handle any more?
I think for 4 days, for the 3 of us, 2 each, I think it was 6 to 8.
We can handle probably a dozen or so at one time.
That's what I like to hear. She directs over to two of the people currently working in the garden, and then the one individual who escorted you here. Bran, Alna, Terry, go ahead and fetch the most suitable subjects. And take them to where is best for you to work? Would a small bedroom be best, or would you like to use the study?
Somewhere with the least amount of furniture. Somewhere open, but not too open.
That would probably be the sitting area. Prepare the sitting area. I assume you want the doors closed just in case they try and make some kind of dash.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you require any additional tools or anything?
We do not.
We do not.
Very well. So, go ahead and bring them in. Do you care for tea or any refreshment?
No, thank you.
Much appreciated. Thank you, though.
And will you be here for the entire day, or just until the afternoon?
We'd like to meet the sprites first before we can give you an estimate. I assume it'll be at least a few hours.
I see.
It's usually what it takes.
Very well. Well, the sitting area, Paul, where is he? Anyway, the study area is just back toward the entrance. First room, now it would be on your right, but if you first entered, it would be on your left. Wait there.
Thanks.
She begins reading again.
Thank you.
And we head that way.
Turn on your heels and you walk back. You're still getting that faint ping. Now it's on your left-hand side as you pass by.
I want to investigate so bad, but I don't want to. No, I'm not going to.
You walk into the sitting area, and there are pieces of furniture. There is a table, several side tables, like coffee tables, a few sitting chairs, one armchair, a sofa, a lovely, lovely fireplace. You can see that there are some various knickknacks and books actually pushed into the wall along shelves, and you can see that there are drawers and cabinets along. If you entered, and it would be in the as soon as you enter, it would be straight in front of you.
So the chimney leads to the outside?
Usually where chimneys lead.
I mean, I'm just thinking maybe sprites go down yonder into chimney and leave if we let them out. That's just what I'm thinking.
Well, there are doors. There are doors covering them.
Hey, look, I'm just checking all the boxes. I'm not trying to get kicked out of here before we even get a chance. Okay.
Right. No, I got you. No, there are doors covering it.
I will make sure that those are locked just in case.
About 10 minutes go by before
I'm also going to check the windows. Are they, just not, check them, but just look to see if they're locked from the inside? Maybe?
Yes, they are. There's actually only one large window out in the very front area, which would be along this wall here.
Okay, so it's on the very front. Okay, damn. Never mind. How big
Can't
is
let you
this
see
chimney?
Why?
It's about 4 foot wide. Wait, the chimney or the fireplace?
The actual, if I was to look up yonder chimney, could a person fit through there?
A person? Depends on the size of the person.
Me.
You could probably shimmy with a nice dexterity and some grease.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Approximately 10 minutes go by before the 3 individuals who the lady summoned actually come in with these wrought iron cages. set about 3 to 4 boxes together. You can see each one contains a sprite individually. And they set down, the first, the second, and the third. In total, there are 12 small boxes which are affixed to this kind of wired frame.
Am I getting a ping off this frame?
It would have faded by now.
Shit! Fuck.
You could cast it again.
I'd have to do a ritual. I'll have to wait till they leave. And then I could ritual cast it. So I don't waste a spell slot.
Be careful. Okay.
They look like, will you be needing anything else?
No, thank you.
Good luck. As they leave and they shut the door behind you. Or behind them.
Do I hear them lock the door?
Make a perception check.
That's a natural 19.
You do not hear them lock the door. They don't see.
Okay.
And there's only one door and one window and a chimney?
There are 2 doors. One leads into the library, one leads to the main hall, and then there is a window, as well as the fireplace chimney.
Can I say that because I only thought there was one door. While we were waiting, can I just see if the library door is unlocked?
I mean, you were able to see into the library, so you
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
able to open the door right up.
I didn't know if it was open or closed or not. Okay. That's fine. I love just getting all the things out there. Gonna see what's what.
Easy enough.
Okay.
I'm going to do a perception check to see if there's like shadows under the door, to see like if they're waiting outside or if they're walking away.
Damn.
Did I hear them walk away?
Perception
Walk
check.
away.
Make a perception check.
13.
13. You didn't hear. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything under the door.
I don't like that. I'm gonna link with Nora real quick. And I'm just gonna be like, maybe try to talk to them in Sylvan as much as possible.
I nod. Okay.
Here we go!